Greetings, welcome. This is the Hip Guru's Guide to Creating Your Celebration Era in a 7-week training program. Very excited about this program. A lot of people have been asking for it. Whenever I speak about these topics, people's eyes light up, or people ask me to talk about these topics. And so I thought, there's never been a program that's all-inclusive, that's in-depth, where I hold your hand every step of the way as you experience transitions, class to class, moment by moment in the class. There'll be many transitions in many areas of our life. There'll be many transitions in many areas of your life. And that's what this is all about. It's holistic. It's health. It's career. It's relationship. It's spiritual life. All the pillars of life we address in one integrated whole. And speaking of integration, this is an integration of my 40 years of in-depth meditation analysis of ancient cultural universal laws of nature with the newest downloads of information of energy healing specifically for this dawn of this celebration age. Now the celebration age just began a year ago, December winter solstice 2012. Shamans around the world, without speaking to one another, have said this is the year, this is the dawning of a new age, and it'll be an age of celebration. The industrial age is coming to an end. By 2020, it's over. And we see the signs. All of the institutions that were built around an industrial era are over. The educational system is kaput. The healthcare system is defunct. The governments are not working well. It's not that people are to blame, it's the system is old, and we have yet to have the opportunity to wake up and start to create the dreams, start to dream the dreams of a new era. Isn't that nice? What are your dreams? What do you dream that you can dream to create a new world? What would that new world look like to you? And wouldn't you like to be one of the architects of this new era, building the pillars of love and light? Well, that's what this course is about. Now, I've been very fortunate over these past 4 decades to share a lot of what I've learned, the integration of Eastern and Western, of ancient and modern. I've spoken at the White House Commission on Complementary and Alternative Medicine. I've spoken at some medical colleges, Johns Hopkins University. Well, all of the experiences have been very exciting to see people at all levels of government and education so interested. I brought this book. This is my Ayurveda encyclopedia, and it's quite a big book. Get it in the frame here. And again, I've had the great pleasure of leaving this with a number of senators who are involved in the health care of our country. And I've heard in some of the offices how the staff was fighting over the book. You've read it long enough, let me read it now. And I'm very happy to say when this book had first come out, it made it to the Amazon #1 bestseller in its category. For quite a long time, I don't remember exactly how long now, but it was even on the top 10 list for many years. And it's sold, it's used and taught in colleges, universities in this country, in research universities, in herbal and pharmacological research labs. So I'm very happy that this information is getting out. And we'll be using some of this information in our course. This is the other book that I've written. It's a commentary on the Bhagavad Gita. And what makes this different than other commentaries is that this uses modern day examples. real life examples. How does the wisdom, the timeless wisdom of the Gita relate to your 9-to-5 job, the trials and tribulations, the stresses and challenges that people face today. Again, some of the universal principles in here will be talked about in our course too. And with my training, 40 years in meditation and yoga, 30 years in the healing sciences of India, Ayurveda, Vedic astrology, Indian feng shui, with my shamanic, natural-born shamanic gifts that are coming into the fore now, the modern-day energy healings that are making healing breakthroughs happen literally 60 seconds. Something is gone. People tell us that. People tell me that. Through any number of tools that I use, people say, oh, my pain is gone, my creative block is gone, my depression is gone. I counseled a gentleman, and he called me one day, and he was very upset about his job, and he started to complain about this and that and this and that. And I said, you know, we've been through this before. We've cleared out all of the issues at work. I think now you're feeling frustrated because you're not moving forward with your dreams. I think you're ready now to start to dream your next dream. And looking at some of his work, some of his energies, where they are, where the planets are aligned for him right now, we came upon an idea. And he said, oh, I really have this dream to build an app. And he described the app. And again he said, well, but this, I don't see how this can happen. I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to go. And then with my intuitive gifts, I said, I see somebody, literally, he's right next to you there. Just search right in your neighborhood. They're right in front of your nose. And a few days later, he emailed me, I found the guy. He's just around the corner. They love my app. They're excited. They're going to do the app with me. So this is what I mean by a breakthrough. Sometimes there is a real breakthrough at work. Sometimes it's a breakthrough to our next level. And this course addresses both where we are right now, where is our health, our physical health, where is our emotional health, where are our dreams, where is our self-esteem, how much do we love ourselves, how much do we feel loved, and how much do we love? Are you in a relationship, a true love relationship? How about your home and office? Are they in order? Are they balanced? Are they flowing? Are you working in the career of your dreams? Do you know what products or services people in the world are ready to buy from you without even doing a marketing plan? These are some of the things we'll cover in this program. It's very profound. It's very deep. And each idea is an in-depth program in itself. But I'm putting it all together for you, as I normally have this knack of taking very complex things and integrating them and making them very manageable and very usable. And you're motivated because I'm here with you in every class, plus there'll be other members in the class, in the teleconference. And week by week you will see changes. You won't feel alone. And this is really what it's all about. People read books all the time. How-to books, excellent how-to books, award-winning, best-selling how-to books. But did you know that most people, even in a best-selling book, only read the first 2 chapters? Golden information, and what happens? People, for a variety of reasons, can't or don't or won't follow through. Most of us love company. We love to socialize. We love a support group. And there are plenty of support groups to end things, to stop smoking, to stop drinking. But how many support groups are there to move forward with your dreams? To get out of a rut and move forward instead of looking backwards. Instead of getting rid of that, how about embracing this? And if you look below this video, you'll be getting a lot of course material, guides and manuals. We'll be doing hands-on workshops, tools. You'll be learning tools, and not so much learning tools, not only learning tools, but practicing these tools live in class, experiencing the transition right then and there. It's very exciting. Watching things, watching your barriers, your boundaries, your belief systems that are no longer serving you just vanish. Watching your heart open, seeing your visions, perhaps for the first time. This is a 7-week program. In the first week, we're going to look at many of the myths that are holding us back in general. What's the real reason we get sick? What is the mind's role? Why is the mind play such a major role? Why does the mind play such a major role in illness? And how come we don't know about it yet? We're going to talk about a lot of these and experience a lot of these new instantaneous healing tools. Week 2, we're going to look more specifically at the physical body and busting the myths, busting the body myths. We're going to look at individualizing, targeting your particular needs, and offering personalized solutions that are specific and unique to you, not a one-size-fits-all approach. You will learn the 3 secret causes of illness. And once you understand them, you get rid of those illnesses quickly and prevent them from happening in the future. And we're going to work a lot on seeing what's right about our condition, about where we are in the moment. Instead of saying, oh gee, this is wrong, or oh, what's wrong with me, or how do I fix this? It's a mind shift for the body. Week 3. Don't mind about illness. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter, as the expression goes. Here we look more specifically at how the mind causes physical illness. We're often so focused on addressing the physical that we forget about the mind. And if the mind is, as the cutting edge science, neuroscience of today is showing, that it's the mind that's really overpowering the physical body. So we're missing more than 50%. I'll just say that. More than 50% of our healing potential if we're ignoring the body. If we're ignoring the mind and just focusing on the body. You'll discover the secret path to health, joy, and happiness that so eludes us today. People feel so guilty about being happy and joyful, and anyone can follow it. Anyone can easily feel joy, happiness, and you will get to experience that and begin to exercise that muscle, the happy muscle inside our hearts, inside our brains. And one of the biggest questions people ask about, how do I stop undermining myself? And in this class, you'll learn how to stop undermining yourself in 1 minute and uproot the cause of whatever that specific issue was. So it won't come back. That issue won't come back. Week 4. Now we've worked with the body, the mind. What about our purpose in life? Now we expand ourselves. First we looked at the body and we said that's good to work on. Don't forget the mind. It's more abstract. It's not physical. It's our thinking. That's good. Now we're saying even more abstract and less physical, less tangible, is our dreams, our visions in life. Why are we on this planet? Do you feel purposeful? Or do you feel alienated? Do you feel adrift, unsure? It's okay, many people are. In this program, each of you I will work with. Even though we're working in a group, I will give each of you specific insights that I get on what your life purpose is. And of course then, you will respond and we'll work on it. It's always a partnership. I don't just say, this is the way it is for you, go and live your life. I say, this is how I see it, this is what my tools are telling me. What's your response? And then we work it through. If it's accurate, then we can go deeper with it. And then you can really get something you can grab a hold of and say, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I was born to do. It's very, very rewarding. Did you know that most successful people are some of the most intuitive people in the world? They just know what, in the flow, in the moment, left, right, yes, no, forward, back, stop, go, think, act. We're going to learn and begin to develop and exercise in real time your intuition. And for those who even know through intuition what their dreams are, but they feel too guilty to develop them, we will address those blocks as well. I'm a breakthrough expert, so whatever the block is, we can get through it in a minute, 15 minutes, very quickly. Week 5. Now we start to talk about self-love, how to develop, how to see your gifts, how to appreciate your gifts. And once you're feeling love inside, love of yourself, then you're ready to share that love with another person. Who's that other person? Well, again, I'll give you individually, each one of you, specific success, a social success template, a checklist. These are the best traits to look for in a person. And I'll be very specific. You can ask people, do you have this trait? Do you have this trait? Do you have this trait? And that's, again, more than half. You're more than halfway there. Maybe 75% there. If you want success, follow success templates. It's very simple. You know, there's a story of a man sitting on a hilltop. He's looking over the valley and the river, and just taking in the nice, relaxing day. And then he notices that a woman's walking along the riverbank. She gets to a certain point and she starts to walk in the water. But instead of walking into the water, she's actually walking on top of the water. And this guy's going, what? How can that be? So he runs down to the river, steps on the water, falls right in, soaking wet. Comes out of the water and he yells across to the woman on the other bank, hey, how did you walk on the water? She said, oh, no. See over there, just under the surface are some rocks. So if you step on those rocks, you won't fall in the water. You can cross over easily. So it's like that. If you want success, there's success templates. People who have succeeded before you. And I put together those universal success templates. Some of the most important. You're familiar with the law of attraction and the law of abundance. And those are really the beginning laws. They're much deeper laws, much easier to work with, much more connect to who we are. The law of reflection, the law of integration. And I think some of the most profound laws, the law of alignment and the law of co-creation. These are the most powerful laws available to us today. We're going to work with those. Connect you to your source. And as you act, and that's what's missing from a lot of ideas and teachings and theories, if you put these success principles into action in your life, if you step onto that rock and then put your other foot on the next rock, you will get to the other side. You will succeed. If you just sit on this bank and say, yeah, I know those are the rocks there, and if I step on them, I should be okay, you won't get the success. So if you're motivated, and if you really understand success comes from successful laws of nature, following those laws, meaning acting on those laws, not acting against those laws, or trying to invent some successful laws. By following the templates you melt decades of struggle and trial and error off your life. And this is the age of celebration. So we don't really want to spend another decade or two struggling and suffering. For those who are awake, we're starting to explore ways to enjoy more. And the best way, one of the best ways, is to help other people celebrate more. So once we love ourselves, we start to find other people we can love. Sometimes it may happen that wherever we look, where we live, it just doesn't feel like we're going to find true love there. Well, if that's the case, this program will also help you there by showing you the best places in the world for you to find love, true love, romance, friendship, and even the best places for career. It doesn't get any better than this. 40 years of my most powerful, profound, instant healing, instant breakthroughs that I've worked on and honed every 10 years, repackaging, making it better, more efficient. 4 decades, 4 areas of life: health, career, relationship, spirituality. It's all packed into this program, laced with ancient and modern healing, energetic, transformational work, preparing you very quickly. Preparing is probably too soft of a word. Awakening you to step out and live and enjoy your celebration era today, this week, next week. Week 6. Till now we've looked at our body, our mind, our dreams, our relationships. Now we're going to look around us literally. Look at our surroundings, our home, our office. Are they in harmony? We've cared for everything else in our life. Let's think of our structures also as living, breathing entities. You can do this. Look around your home. If it's messy, if it's dirty, something will be nagging at you. But if you clean up, you start feeling a depression lifting. If you move boxes that have been blocking your way out of the way or in the middle of the room, you feel better. Most of this is simple. Lots of little simple things. But when we ignore them, our energies block up, pool up, and big things result. Seemingly big things. But certainly changeable, and certainly can clear up very quickly. And within our home, within our office, we'll look at how color therapy, aromatherapy, music therapy can help each of you individually. What's the best colors for you? Which colors bring you joy? Which colors bring you stress? Which aromas bring you joy, literally? Which colors, which aromas bring you peace? which aromas make you angry. Stay away from those. I had a client who was a guidance counselor, and she would tell me that the students would come in very agitated, sometimes angry, sometimes nervous. And so I advised her to take certain oils depending on the child's condition and just put them around the office so they'll smell them when they come in. Calm the children down. Very subtle, very pleasant, very natural. And you don't let things build up to chronic levels. Week 7. In some ways this is the most exciting because we put it all together. And you're going to have action plans. We've been having action plans each week, homework assignments, if you will. Go out and do these things and try these things. But now we've put it all together. 7 weeks. Science says if we do something for even a month, we create new neural pathways in our brain. So now this is almost 2 months. So we've created the neural pathways after the first month, and then we start to reinforce it and go deeper and create even deeper levels of neural pathways. We will set your long-term goals, your short-term goals, and you'll have your daily doable goals. These are things you know you need to do because you want to do them, and you know you can do them. They're not, oh yeah, I'm going to do that, and just, yeah, I'm going to paint, go outside and paint today. It's the middle of the winter, it's not going to happen. But if you say, well, I really need to do some yoga every morning, and I do have the time, I didn't realize it, now I realize I have the time. If you're sincere enough, if you're motivated enough, these are the doable tasks. So this program is fun, and it's social, and it's doable, it's easy, or I should say it's simple. It's not always easy to follow through unless you have somebody holding you accountable or someone to share that time with you. A lot of times we're the only ones we know who are doing such pioneering work. Well, you'll have a group of people who may just become your new best friends online in this class, that you can share your hopes and dreams and visions and successes, and possibly even partner together in ventures. The thing is, there's one catch. There's always a catch, right? Yes, it's easy. Yes, it's fun. But do you know what that one catch is? I think you may know. I've already said it a few times. You have to be motivated. You have to really want it. And I don't mean up here. There are a lot of people I call wannabes. I really want to be peaceful. I really want to be happy. When you enroll in the program, I will send a questionnaire out to make sure that you are motivated. Because if you're not motivated, I don't want you to waste your time or your money or my time or the other motivated students. So look down at below this video. If you're ready to sign up, just click the sign up button now. If you want to look over some of these things I've talked about in more detail, you can do that. And I hope to talk to you very soon and see you in the class. Wishing you joy, joy, joy. Celebrate, my friends.